The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Packers and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are. This one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
Yeah, and I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities are made. I know from talking to these coaches, they're coming in. This game matters. It's how they build their roster. It's how they make the last couple difficult decisions, because once these teams get cut down for the start of the regular season, the real games get going, and they want to make sure they have the right guys in that locker room come week 1.
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Green Bay offense set. First time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts. These reps in the preseason are invaluable. You can see they're able to take him down for a loss.
Dobbs headed in motion. Try to run it with Lloyd. 17 yards on that play. First down, Packers. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A good play action with Love. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Motion man, set right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. From the gun, here's Tua. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. All right. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Ready. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. All right, come on. 3rd and 2. Tungo Bailoa. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Achane. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
They're right here. Out.
To throw is Tua. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dolphins. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
This is one of the... Having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator...
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A give. Here comes Lloyd. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Powering forward. He's in. Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now.
He's got it at the 7. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half.
Downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one taken in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the...
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to the air one more time. Now, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Williams in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. They'll drop to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, break.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Open man is Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll motion their tight end, Robinson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 3rd and 6. Mims sent in motion here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one.
So a win here for the Dolphins. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.